Hello class, welcome you all to this session. This session we are going to discuss about categories of funds. So right now we are in class 10, Financial Statement of NPO. In this class we are going to in-depth discuss about the categories of funds. Now we know that the first category is restricted fund, another category is unrestricted fund. In the last class continuation, we have looked into those restricted and unrestricted fund. So if you can just focus here. So in the last class, we had learned about restricted funds and unrestricted funds. In this class, we are going to in-depth deal with restricted funds. So moving forward, so restricted fund, the first category is government grant. Say for example, government is granting some funds for polio eradication program. In that case, those fund will be named as polio eradication fund. The second category is endowment fund. Endowment fund is a donation with a condition. What? With a condition by donor to use only the income earned from the investment of such fund for the specified purpose so that original amount remains intact. Original amount remains intact. So endowment fund is a donation with a condition by the donor to use only the income earned from the investment of such fund for specific purpose so that original amount remain intact. What do you mean by this? Consider this example. Now there is a college. In that college, the retiring professor has given rupees 10 lakhs. Now this 10 lakhs, that professor says that it has to be used for giving an endowment prize for the best outgoing student every year. Okay, so this 10 lakhs is being used as a capital. If it is invested, say if it is invested at 10% interest, okay, it will fetch rupees 1 lakh every year, right? So if this 1 lakh can be used by the person, the college, for awarding the prize for the best outgoing student. So this is the crux of endowment fund. It's a donation with a condition by the donor to use only the income earned. What is that income? 1 lakh income earned from the investment of such fund for the specified purpose so that original fund remains intact. Annuity fund receives amount from the donor with a condition to pay specified amount periodically to designated beneficiary or beneficiaries. Now, annuity means yearly or monthly. There will be some amount being paid to beneficiary. It after receiving asset. Say for example, after receiving a bulk of rupees 10 lakhs, there will be a condition that every year 1 lakh will be paid to you. So that is the example of annuity. Okay, to the beneficiary only. Loan fund is it's a loan to pursue higher education. So that's an example of loan fund. Then fixed asset fund, example is building fund. Price fund is for the purpose of distribution of prices. Now we are going to look into a problem. I'll just clear this off. So we are just going to look into the problem. Look into this. You're going to tell me how we are going to solve it. Now, how are the following dealt with while preparing the final accounts of a club? Final accounts of a club. Excuse me. So you have the trial balance, match fund investments. It's in the debit side. So it is an asset. match fund is a liability. Okay, so when we are considering, we need to write it as we are reading. So match fund, how much is the amount? Amount is 80,000. Match fund investment, it's an asset. So I'm just going to write it here. Match fund investment. How much is the amount? The amount is 72,000. Then you have match fund bank balance in the asset side again. Match fund bank balance. How much is that bank balance? 3,500. I hope that this is clear. Okay. Now, what is this? Interest on match fund investments. So, this is a match fund. There is an interest accruing on investment of match fund. So, I'm just going to add it with this. Add interest on match fund investment. Now, how much is that? How much is this? This is 2880. See, it is again credit. So I'm going to add it here. Okay. Next, match expenses. Match expenses. How much is that? You have to deduct. Okay. So I'm just going to mention it as less because it's an expenses. It is a debit balance. So other two is credit balance. So I'm going to less. Match expenses. So 5,000 in brackets, 5,500 in brackets. So 80,000 plus 2,880 minus 5,500. So my outer column, I'm going to write 77,380. Here, my balance would be 72,000 plus, I hope that you're able to see this, 72,000 plus 3,500, 75,500. This is a balance sheet extract. Okay, so it will not tally. So this is how you're going to generally project it in the final accounts. Okay, so I hope that this part is clear. So this is how you will do. As we are proceeding with the problems, you will be following it up with much ease. Okay, so since this is the first problem, I'm just repeating one more time. Match fund credit, so obviously it has to be liability. Match fund investments debit, obviously it is an asset. Match fund bank balance, asset. Then interest on match fund investment, 2,880. Then match expenses, 5,500. It's an expenses. So total of match fund comes to 880. From that, match expenses should be deducted so that the match fund balance would be 77,380. I hope that this is clear. I'll see you in the next video. In the next video, we'll be considering another problem under fund basis of accounting. Thank you, class.